There are two things I need to say about this movie. One, I cannot believe the number of cameos it has. And two, it starts to make sense when you realize it was produced by Warner Brothers. But the question still remains, why did they make this movie? So, this movie is a romantic comedy sci-fi. I cannot believe I just called it that either, but it is what it is, a rom-com sci-fi starring Riteish Deshmukh and Jacqueline Fernandez. Also, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 purely for having one of my favorite actors in the lead. No shame. The characters. We have Rajesh, our main lead, who is unlucky in love to say the least. Kaushal, Rajesh's best friend, who is obsessed with pink pussycat thing. Desh. How to explain his character? He's basically the Hrithik Roshan of the cinematic universe. I'm not kidding, okay? Then Natasha, Desh's sister and Rajesh's ultimate crush. We also got Rajesh's parent being Parenty in the background. Last but not least, we got Tara, but we'll get to her later. The plot. So, Rajesh is a third assistant director on a film being directed by none other than Farah Khan.
The great Farah Khan.
The movie star, Desh, of course. And guess who's also working on the set? Natasha, Desh's sister. Nepotism, I tell you. Anyway, our poor love-struck Rajesh falls for Natasha the moment he sees her. They start working together, become friends, and he thinks, okay, it's time to ask her out. And he does. And in true Rajesh fashion, he gets rejected in the most painfully awkward way imaginable. So he goes to this old drive-in theater to cry about how love and life have failed him, and then, as if God was like, okay, fine. Here's a girl, literally from heaven. A girl falls into his arms from the sky. Unconscious, glowing, dramatic, everything. Naturally, Rajesh does what any completely rational person would do. He takes the mystery woman home. And when she wakes up, surprise, surprise, she's an alien from Venus. Why is she here? To learn about love, because apparently people on Venus have forgotten how to love. I mean, that's ironic, since, Venus is literally the goddess of love, and someone in that writer's room really thought they snapped with that idea. Also, she does that PK thing, she learns the language by zapping Rajesh's memory into her brain. But then, she still keeps asking the dumbest questions.
Virgin kya hota hai? Brat? What's that? Ye kis liye?
Like, didn't you just download this man's entire life? Anyway, she's looking for her true love, and how does she plan to find him? By tracking down the most loved man in India.
Who is the most loved man in India?
And surprise, surprise again, it's Desh, obviously. So now the plan is to get Desh to fall in love with her, which honestly isn't that hard because he falls for her instantly. Meanwhile, Natasha suddenly starts noticing Rajesh now that he's got a hot alien girl hanging around him. But in the end, of course, Rajesh and Tara the alien fall in love. True love wins, interplanetary edition. Listen, this movie is not a cinematic gold, okay? But it is a fun watch, especially if you're a kid. Now, is it technically a kid's movie? I mean, no. But the plot is so goofy and innocent, it feels like a kid's movie. The songs are surprisingly fun. The acting is decent. The story, absolutely unhinged, but it works if you kind of don't think too hard. But I must say, the best part of this movie is Akshay Kumar. He's in it for literally a minute, but it is hands down the best minute of the film.
अरे साला बड़ा हरामी आदमी है बॉडी देखिए साली स्टेरॉइड ले लेके बॉडी बनाई है डोले ऐसे बनते हैं ऐसे डोले लगे हुए इसके पागल है वो और एक फिल्म हिट हो गई मुझसे ज्यादा पैसे मांगने लग गया बेवकूफ हो गया वो सच्ची कह रहा हूँ
If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like it and also subscribe to the channel.